Have you ever asked yourself, why do the stairs feel steeper now than they used to, even though I still eat what I thought was a healthy diet? Or maybe you've noticed that getting up from a chair takes more effort, and you've quietly wondered, is this just what aging feels like? Most people immediately blame age. After all, it seems natural to assume that weaker legs and aching joints are simply part of getting older. But here's the surprising truth. Age alone is not the only culprit. In fact, some of the very foods we've always believed to be healthy fruits that sit proudly in our kitchens and dining tables may quietly be making our legs weaker, heavier, and more swollen. That may sound hard to believe, but think about it. Not all fruits work the same way for everyone, especially once we pass 60. While these foods may be perfectly fine or even beneficial for younger people, the body of an older adult processes them differently. The result, instead of energizing us, they can trigger inflammation, cause swelling, or drain the strength from our legs. And that's exactly what we're going to uncover today. In this video, I'll reveal 7 common fruits that seem harmless but can actually make your legs feel weaker, sorer, or stiffer over time. More importantly, I'll also share the better alternatives fruits that not only satisfy your taste buds but also help keep your legs steady, strong, and ready to carry you with confidence. So, if you've ever felt frustrated by your slowing steps, or worried that your legs won't keep up with the life you still want to live, stay with me until the end, because the simple changes you'll discover today might just be the turning point your body has been waiting for. Picture this: you're standing at the bottom of a staircase, and for the first time in your life, it feels almost like a mountain. Just a few steps up and your legs already start to feel heavy, your breath a little shorter. Or maybe it's that moment when you try to get up from the couch, something you've done thousands of times before, but now it takes an extra push, an extra second to steady yourself. These little changes creep in quietly. At first, you brush them off. Maybe I didn't sleep well, or maybe I just need to move more. But over time, they become harder to ignore. Walking a few blocks feels tiring. Your knees ache after a short grocery trip. Even standing too long makes your legs feel swollen and stiff. And beyond the physical discomfort, there's the emotional weight. You start to feel less confident. The thought of slipping or stumbling lingers in the back of your mind. You hesitate to go on outings with friends or to join your grandchildren at the park because you're not sure your legs will keep up. It's not just about the pain, it's about what the pain slowly takes away: your independence, your freedom, and your joy. And perhaps the most frustrating part, you've been doing your best eating fruits, trying to stay healthy, yet your body still feels like it's failing you. But here's the good news. There's often a hidden reason behind these struggles, and once you uncover it, you can begin to turn things around. So why does this happen? Why do legs that once carried us effortlessly now feel stiff, swollen, or unreliable? The answer lies in a few quiet changes that happen inside the body as we grow older. First, circulation slows down. Blood doesn't travel to the legs as easily as it used to, which means your muscles and joints receive less oxygen and fewer nutrients. Imagine trying to run a machine with only half the fuel. It's bound to sputter and struggle. That's exactly what your legs feel when circulation weakens. Second, blood sugar swings become more common. Even if you're not diabetic, certain foods, especially sugary fruits, can cause sharp rises and drops in blood sugar. These fluctuations trigger tiny sparks of inflammation in the joints, which over time can lead to swelling, stiffness, and pain in the knees, hips, or ankles. And then there's acidity. Some fruits are naturally acidic, while a younger body might handle that acidity with no problem. In older adults, it can irritate the joints and aggravate inflammation. The result: aching knees after a glass of orange juice, or stiff hips after a plate of sweet mango. The tricky part is that these effects don't show up overnight. They build quietly, day after day, until one morning you realize climbing stairs leaves you winded or your legs feel heavier than before. But here's the empowering truth: by simply choosing fruits that work with your body instead of against it, you can reduce this hidden stress and bring back energy to your legs. Remember, not all fruits are harmful, but some can be surprisingly tough on the legs once you're over 60. Let's start with the first three. 1. Pineapple. Pineapple is sweet, refreshing, and often praised for its vitamin C. But for older adults, it can be a double-edged sword. It's loaded with natural sugars and a strong dose of acid. That combination may trigger swelling in sensitive joints, leaving your knees or ankles feeling heavy after a serving. If you've ever noticed your legs feel more sore after enjoying pineapple, this might be why. Limiting it to an occasional treat or replacing it with papaya, which is gentler on the stomach, can make a real difference. 2. Bananas. Bananas are often called the perfect snack, but for seniors, too much of them can backfire. They're rich in fast-digesting carbs and potassium, which sounds good, but the body can hold on to extra water as a result. This water retention shows up as swelling around the legs and ankles, and the extra carbs may make your muscles feel stiff instead of energized. Instead, try pears. They're mild, hydrating, and don't overload the body with quick sugars. 3. Grapes. Tiny, sweet, and easy to pop into your mouth. Grapes seem innocent, but they're packed with fructose, a natural sugar that can raise uric acid levels in the blood. Over time, this may spark joint pain, stiffness, or even mild gout-like symptoms. If you often wake up with achy feet or knees after snacking on grapes, they might be part of the problem. Berries like blueberries or strawberries are a smarter swap, offering antioxidants without the uric acid spike. These fruits aren't bad by themselves, but once you understand how they interact with an aging body, you can make wiser choices that lighten the load on your legs. 4. Watermelon. It's the symbol of summer: juicy, hydrating, and delicious. But watermelon has a very high glycemic index, which means it can cause sudden spikes and crashes in blood sugar. For older adults, these swings often leave muscles feeling weak and tired shortly after eating. If you've ever felt unusually sluggish after a big slice, this could be the reason. Instead, try cantaloupe, which hydrates without the same sugar rush. 5. Oranges. Oranges are packed with vitamin C, but their high citric acid content can irritate sensitive joints. Many seniors notice their knees or fingers stiffen after a glass of orange juice. While the acid might not matter when you're young, in later years it can worsen inflammation. A gentler choice, kiwi, it still gives you vitamin C, but with less acidity. 6. Mangoes. Mangoes are often called the king of fruits, but for seniors, they're more like a sugar bomb. A single ripe mango can contain as much sugar as a can of soda, That overload may lead to blood sugar spikes, swelling around the ankles, or even tingling in the legs. A safer alternative: papaya. It's naturally sweet but lighter on sugar and much kinder to your body. Let me share with you the story of Mr. Hung, a 65-year-old grandfather. Like many of us, he believed that eating plenty of fruit every morning was the best thing he could do for his health. His breakfast routine was simple: a banana with his tea and a handful of grapes while reading the newspaper. He felt proud, thinking he was giving his body exactly what it needed. But over time, he noticed small changes. The stairs in his home seemed harder to climb. His knees felt stiff after short walks, and sometimes his ankles swelled by evening. At first, he blamed his age. "Well, I'm in my 60s. Maybe this is normal." But deep down, he worried. He had always been active, and now even playing with his grandchildren left him tired and sore. When he finally learned that certain fruits could actually worsen leg inflammation in older adults, he was shocked. With some guidance, he began swapping his usual choices. Instead of bananas and grapes, he tried strawberries, papaya, and avocado. Within a few weeks, he noticed his legs felt lighter. After a couple of months, climbing stairs no longer left him breathless, and he found himself joining his grandkids in the park again. Mr. Hung's story is a gentle reminder: sometimes it's not about eating more fruit, but eating the right ones. Small changes can give back strength, energy, and the freedom to enjoy life. Now here's the encouraging part. You don't have to give up fruit to protect your legs. You just need to choose the ones that work with your body rather than against it. Think of it as a simple swap, trading the fruits that trigger swelling for those that restore strength and calm inflammation. Berries, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries. These little gems are packed with antioxidants that help fight inflammation. They're naturally sweet but gentle on blood sugar, so your legs feel energized instead of drained. Avocado. Unlike sugary fruits, avocado is full of healthy fats that cushion your joints and keep them flexible. Just half an avocado added to a salad or toast can help nourish your knees and hips. Papaya, often overlooked. Papaya is soft, sweet, and rich in papain, an enzyme that aids digestion and reduces bloating. It's a kinder alternative to pineapple and mango, delivering flavor without the harsh sugar spikes or acidity. Pears, simple, mild, and easy on the stomach. Pears hydrate without flooding your body with sugar, making them ideal for anyone struggling with heavy, swollen legs. By shifting your plate toward these options, you give your legs the support they've been missing. It's not about restriction, it's about freedom. The freedom to walk further, climb higher, and move more confidently, simply by making small but powerful choices at the fruit bowl. So, how can you put this into practice without feeling overwhelmed? The key is to start small and make realistic swaps. You don't have to give up your favorite fruits entirely, just enjoy them less often and bring in the ones that support your legs better. For example, if you usually eat bananas every morning, try switching to half a pear or a handful of berries 3 or 4 times a week. If pineapple is your favorite dessert, save it for special occasions and enjoy papaya instead on regular days. And if you like to snack on grapes, keep a small bowl of blueberries or strawberries in the fridge. They're just as convenient, but much friendlier to your joints. Another simple tip: pair fruit with protein. A small serving of Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or even a few nuts alongside your fruit can slow down sugar absorption and help keep your energy steady. This way, you avoid those sudden sugar spikes that make your legs feel weak. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Do you eat any of the 7 fruits we've talked about today? Which one do you find hardest to give up? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one. And if this video is giving you helpful ideas, please remember to tap that like button and subscribe so you won't miss the next health tip designed just for you. One of the most powerful parts of staying healthy after 60 isn't just what we eat, it's the support we share. When you comment, like, or subscribe, you're not only helping yourself, but you're also inspiring others who may be quietly struggling with the same challenges. Think about it. There are thousands of people out there who feel the same frustration when climbing stairs or the same ache after a short walk. Many of them still believe it's just old age and nothing can be done. But when they see your story, when they read that you swapped grapes for strawberries and felt lighter, or that you cut back on oranges and noticed less stiffness, they realize change is possible for them too. So I encourage you, share your experiences in the comments. Tell us which fruits you're planning to swap, or what small changes you've already tried. You may be surprised at how your words can lift someone else's spirit. And don't forget, every like, every share, every subscription helps this channel reach more seniors who need encouragement and practical tools to stay strong. Together, we can build a community where no one feels left behind and where every step literally becomes a little easier. Here's the truth. I want you to carry with you aging is not the end of strength. Weak legs, stiff joints, and swelling are not an unavoidable sentence. They're signals. Signals that the body is asking for a gentler kind of care, and that care often begins with the small choices on our plate. By simply swapping a few fruits, choosing berries over grapes, papaya over pineapple, avocado over mango, you are already taking a powerful step towards stronger, lighter legs. And with every step you reclaim, you also reclaim confidence, independence, and joy. Imagine walking up the stairs without pausing halfway, strolling with your grandchildren without hesitation, or simply waking up in the morning and feeling ready to move. These are not distant dreams. They are within your reach. Remember, you are not powerless. Every small decision adds up, and your body responds more quickly than you might expect. Just as Mr. Hung discovered, even gentle changes can open the door to a more active, fulfilling life. And we're just getting started. In the next video, I'll share with you 5 simple vegetables that can help you sleep more deeply and wake up refreshed. So stay tuned, stay hopeful, and keep walking forward, because life after 60 is not about slowing down, but about discovering new strength in every step.